Welcome back to Baseball Rambles, everybody. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there, staying safe, getting excited for the holiday season. If you haven't hit like or subscribe, please do so. Can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. Best way you can help me out is by hitting like and subscribe, and I give away prizes to subscribers just to say thank you for watching, so you're going to be able to get in on that as well. So, Juan Soto is definitely close to making his decision. And just as interesting as the contract that will be offered to him, which should be record-breaking, will be what the other teams do who miss out on Soto and try to pivot to make up that production. I'm not so worried about the Dodgers. They're a powerhouse already. But the Red Sox, the Jays, and the Yankees will have some work to do. And the pressure is on for the New York Yankees. Like the Jays, they have that open competitive window. And even more so than the Jays, they have a much more balanced team, an opportunity to really succeed in the 2025 season. And that's why they're going to be aggressive. That's why they're in on Soto, made that trade for him. And that's why they have Plan B in effect, and they already have Plan B going. And who are they looking at? Well, it's not Willie Adames. We'll talk about Willie in a bit because the Yankees are getting aggressive on him. But we're talking about a trade with the Cubbies for nobody else but Cody Bellinger. That's right. Cody Bellinger and the Cubs have been talking about parting ways this entire offseason. I think that has a bit to do with his value. Currently for next season, he's going to make $27.5 million, plus sign for the next season for $25 million or a $5 million buyout. I.e., if you make that trade for Bellinger and you only want him for 1 year, you're going to be paying just north of $30 million. And that's pretty steep when you look at the numbers that Bellinger put up last year. He had a .286 average, 18 home runs, 78 ribbies, 9 stolen bases, 751 OPS, and a tidy WAR of 2.2. Not bad for the 29-year-old, but certainly not those power numbers that they thought Cody Bellinger could return to. This guy has been a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of player. He either does really well, but he also has had some seasons where he's really unperformed, like averages close to 200. So that's why there was a bit of a risk when the Cubbies signed him, but they were happy with his production. What Chicago needs to do is really open up some space. They have a plethora of young talent in the outfield, and they need to explore really reinvesting that $27.5 million elsewhere, and ultimately why Bellinger is on the open market. Yeah, the Astros and the Blue Jays have been sniffing around, but I think with the budget constraints that the Blue Jays have, a trade for Cody Bellinger just doesn't make sense. Certainly it does for Houston, but the New York Yankees, with that big wallet and that pressure to succeed, are going to open up and get this trade done. That's right. And it's going to revolve around Spencer. That's right, one of their junior players, number 2 on the New York Yankees prospect list. Not a top 100, but certainly somebody that has some promise, somebody that could fit into center field for the Cubbies in the future. The big question around him is whether his turnaround bat speed is going to be able to handle the velocity of major league pitching. But this guy is a power frame built athletic and somebody that could easily be in the Chicago Cubs center field towards the end of 2025. So maybe not an impact player that the Chicago Cubs could need to succeed to start off the 2025 season, but somebody that they could add for future success. But more importantly for Chicago, they're going to get that money off the books. And Cody Bellinger, where is he going to play in New York? You might be thinking the outfield, considering he's had some spectacular defense last year, but they are really looking for him to plug in first base. And I like this as he's going into his 30s. It takes some pressure off him in the outfield, onus to injury, and really allows him to focus once again on his bat. And his bat is really what everybody wants. They want that 300 average, 30-plus home runs, that Cody Bellinger, I guess, of the past. What do you think? New York Yankees, Cody Bellinger, first base for the 2025 season? Does this make sense? I think it actually does, and I think this trade's going to get done quick. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Astros, Jays, is he going to stay with Chicago? Always appreciate to hear what you have to say. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe, and we'll ramble on soon. Take care, guys.